Sorry, guys. And the king of the Ender Dragons is back. Let's go and continue working on this. I'm sorry, I can add the other piece up in a bit. Ooh, is there a Geonosis down here? Or something? No, I think my game glitched. And it. Shut up, a little later. I mean, by the blood moon pollution, monetized me actually. And just trying to look it out. I've been playing for a few months. I know, wait. Yes, I've been playing for. I started like 2023.
This place looks nice and open. Why don't you...
Huh? What about...
I'm not tired. I'll keep watch.
Oh, but...
Just let him go.
Okay, we'll just share amongst ourselves then. Did you...
Halt! Who goes there?
It appears that one's movements were overly
Enough of your musings. Focus. Focus on the matter at hand. Present your exquisite ornaments at once.
Indeed. Bring them forth readily and without protest.
Sorry, guys, I almost forgot.
What do we do?
It seems as if it won't be difficult to subdue them, but they might have something else waiting in store for Dad. Leave this to me. Traveler, Paimon.
No, coming.
This is what I do.
Hey, stop singing!
A thorny foe indeed. Let us depart and seek a target softer in blow.
Don't think I'm gonna let you off so easily.
Away! Let us away!
Coming!
Don't worry, he's a... Paimon's even seen him take down a dozen or so treasure hoarders.
But coming, if he had just stayed by my side and learned...
We just have to trust him. Let's go on a...
You are...
All is going to plan.
Yes, seems like it is.
Okay, we should be good to stop... Yangli? Oh no, what is he doing here?
Good sir, please, listen to me. Reel in your line and leave this place as quickly as you can. There are bandits in the area.
Bandits? Acting in broad daylight? Oh. Ah, I see. It appears many people are catching a chill as of late. If you're... If there are indeed bandits in the area, then we should inform the Millelith at once. Oh? Such matters are best left to those with it.
I suppose you're right. If ordinary people like us got involved, we would only cause more trouble.
Yes.
Since we find ourselves otherwise unoccupied in this beautiful area, why don't we...
It'd be lovely. It's lovely to have you again. Playbook character. Unfortunately, fast. Aren't I? I love this game.
So, Uncle Ip does have a reason to be worried. After all, Gaming, the guard we mentioned, is his...
Gaming. The name sounds somewhat familiar. Ah, yes. That is the name of the Usho dancer who has been performing around Liyue Harbor recently, is it not?
Oh, have you seen him perform?
Indeed. I cannot help but admire his skill. He truly encapsulates the spirit of the Suani. Usho dancing has become more well known in Liyue Harbor recently. However, although performers are seeing budding success, they have no doubt had to face many hurdles along the way. One's not so easily understood by spectators such as ourselves. If you ask me, what truly deserves admiration is perseverance in the face of adversity. That is a rare attribute indeed. I have heard many of my acquaintances praise Gaming for his kind, selfless, and courageous disposition. To have a child so accomplished and upright, you must be a very proud parent indeed.
Seems like Zhongli has decided to skip the formalities.
Well, he's a hard worker.
You should be sure to tell him you think that.
Your son is young yet. It's normal for someone his age to be a bit... It's understandable to find talking about...
No. He wouldn't be right to that. This thing between us has festered for many years now. In truth, there are some things that simply aren't easy for us to talk through. I've been in the tea business for most of my life, and I always hoped my child would do the same. Otherwise, how would he support himself? Over the past few years, I heard how well he was doing for himself as a guard. How his work was taking him to farther and farther off places. I also heard that he never gave up on wushou dancing. It made me happy.
But also worried.
When you're young, you can handle all that physically taxing work and manual labor. What young person isn't capable of making a living that way? My concern is what happens when you get old. Every time I get to thinking like that, I cannot help but be reinforced in the belief that I was right. That I was right not to give in. I often regret introducing him to wushou dancing as a kid. If I had known how things would turn out, I would have never taken him to see those performances in the first place.
It is only natural for a parent to strive to send their child down the right path. No one would begrudge you that sentiment, Uncle Ip. You need not worry.
You guys know that Zhongli is the Geo Archon.
You seem quite young, Mr. Zhongli. Yet you speak with such wisdom. Perhaps I have misjudged your age.
Your words are too kind.
6,000 years old?
Truth be told, one of my old friends has
3
several
or
grown
4?
daughters.
And as I've lost count of many times and watched him. 6,000 years. I think I saw on Earth like around that time.
Rather than
Before
fretting
that,
about
more.
their future,
I forget.
however,
This is just
she
launch my
prefers to let
character.
them find their own
But-
way.
Yeah, I seriously actually remember when I ascended. When you did like 5,000, 14, or 6,000.
Then she's more easygoing than I could ever be. I fear I lack such an open mind. I meant to say earlier, there is no need to be so polite. Feel free to call me by my name, Iptak.
Sure.
So, do you also think I fret too much?
That's not exactly what I was hoping to convey. As my friend once said,
It seems I was too stuck in my way.
you need not reproach your heart for caring. You simply need to loosen your hold a little.
I'm just doing this.
Indeed, with such a big heart, why not allocate the time you usually spend worrying about Gaming to the pursuit of other things?
The blink of an eye, you say. Do things change so quickly?
Children grow up in quite the same way, do they not? Day after day, year after year, sometimes in the blink of an eye, but always when you least expect it. As a father, I'm sure you know that best.
Yes, you can say that again. 1 second, Gaming was a kid. The next thing I knew, he was ready to fly the nest.
Zhongli certainly has a way with words.
I just noticed his foot is always down.
Dad, Traveler, Paimon. Good, you're all here. Oh, and Mr. Zhongli from the Wangsheng Funeral Parlor? You're here too?
A fated meeting indeed. We were just enjoying some pleasant conversation.
Ew. Ew. When I say your hair hurts sometimes.
Is everything resolved?
Well,
What does that mean?
Traveler, Paimon, come with me. I'll come right out and say it. Those two bandits, you sent them, didn't you? Can't look me in the eye, huh? Guess I'm right then.
Okay, but how did you...
At first, their mannerisms seemed a bit stilted. But once I got close, it was obvious that they possessed great skills. I was right on their tail, and it should have taken only a few steps to catch up to them, yet somehow, I was never able to close that distance. People with that level of skill would have gone about things differently from the start, like sneaking up on us while we were distracted. Unless, of course, their real motive was to lure me away from the group all along.
Wow, you're pretty quick on the uptake.
I just have a lot of experience. I've dealt with many a ruthless bandit in my time, but I've never seen ones like them. In the end, I told them they would make good guards if they ever wanted to get back on the straight and narrow, and that they could hang out with me in Liyue Harbor anytime.
You ever consider you might be a little too good at making friends?
I'm guessing you guys were trying to help resolve things between my dad and me? I appreciate it, I really do. But this conflict between us has been going on for a long time. Even if those two were real bandits, and I was able to subdue them and show them what I was capable of, it wouldn't change anything. You've seen the way he talks to me.
It's not like that at all! Your dad really cares about you. You should see the way he talks about you when you're not around. Zhongli was talking things through with him, and he nearly agreed to let it go. You don't believe us?
He won't let it go. He can say as much as he wants to other people, but he won't talk to me. I'm certain of it.
You told us you wanted to prove yourself to your dad. Why don't you tell him about all the hard work you've done these past few years?
Yeah, do that. That would make him happy.
Will that even do anything? I'm not sure talking is...
You won't know unless you try. Just like how you won't know if something is delicious
try
unless you
something else.
taste
That's
it.
how it works. Calming.
Listen to us. It's time to put these people skills to good use. You can make friends with...
I'll do my best.
You are very knowledgeable, Mr. Zhang. Despite my being in the tea industry for several decades, it seems I still have much to learn about the art of tea tasting.
You flatter me. It was nothing but a few humble
How much tea have you drank since we've been gone?
Ipdak and I have found many a common interest. Our friendship, much like a cup of tea, seems to grow stronger the longer it has to steep.
Yeah, I don't know what that means.
Someone tell me.
In the comments again. I actually really...
Really? Want to learn more about people.
Well said, Gaming. Mr. Zhongli is very knowledgeable. You...
Huh?
Ahem.
I have very much enjoyed our conversation, Ipdak, but I, unfortunately, have some unfinished funeral parlor business to attend to.
I know, sir. It was a ghost. And he similar to his boss.
Oh, I hope my apologies for taking...
It would be an honor.
And that's a hairpiece.
We'll see you off, Zhongli. You two have a nice chat, alright?
Oh my god, this is so... funny. Him has energy reserve.
Thanks for helping us talk things through.
I have been around the both of you for some time now. You could say I have a certain level of expertise in that regard. As for my role in the conversation, think nothing of it. I hardly did anything noteworthy.
You never change, do you?
He doesn't know anything.
Why did you have us walk all this way? Paimon thought we just had to go far enough to be out of earshot.
A friend approaches.
Hello.
So, you're here too?
I've been here the whole time. A ghostly kite. Could that elusive Director Hu be coming to Wangshu Inn once again? What is she doing here? It's you. I thought you were Director Hu.
Your arrival is most fortuitous. Do you want to try out this new gadget? The addition of the power source makes the takeoff more stable. It's just that...
I have no idea.
He seems quite immersed in the study of this device.
I fear it's almost too stable. In truth, I'm here because Director Hu dispatched me to purchase some items in preparation for Lantern Rite.
I see. Much like she does every year. Much like she'll do next year, I would imagine. Am I wrong? Or has she once again sent you out to buy, what is it, sesame oil or something?
While we're on the subject, I do wonder why she is so obsessed with using sesame oil in the preparation of mixed vegetable dishes for Lantern Rite. A recommendation from Xiangling, perhaps. What do you think, Xiao?
I've only met Director Hu a few times.
And is that not... This one here is a traditional kite, one without any equipped mechanical device. Director Hu tasked me with studying the differences between the two to determine which one is of greater merit. Many hands make light work.
All right. I have made my comparison. If speed is what you're after, the mechanical kite is the better choice.
Okay.
Wonderful.
Guys, I'll be
I
right
shall
back.
pass that information along to Director Hu.
Sorry guys, we'll be recording here. I will do a fair part in a bit.